just want to encourage you from Isaiah chapter 58, verse 11. So the other day I was just spending time with the Lord, and the Lord led me to Isaiah 58, and the Lord just highlighted this word in verse 11. It says there, Yahweh will always guide you where to go and what to do. He will fill you with refreshment even when you are in a dry, difficult place. He will continually restore strength to you, so you will flourish like a well-watered garden and like an ever-flowing, trustworthy spring of blessing. I was just meditating that time and just thinking, like it's mostly the end of the year. We're in December with all the busyness of the festivities and all the celebrations, and we get to reflect with the Lord, like, okay, how was this year, and how is it going, and where the Lord is leading us next, or like the next instruction from the Lord. And the Lord just reminded me of this word, of this passage. And because I was just like also reading the previous word that was spoken over me, like all those prophetic words, and some of those I was asking the Lord, when will this happen? Lord, how about this one? It's not like you're questioning him, but you're asking him about the answer, or the physical manifestation of those spoken words over you. And I was just asking the Lord, and specifically on like with provisions, and knowing, like my heart is always for missions. And I was just asking the Lord, like, Lord, you've called me to this is your call in my life. And I was very bold and very honest with God, and I was telling him, like, but God, where is the provision? You say, like, if I'll go, then you'll provide, and if I'll just obey you, like all this will just add it up to me. But after just spending time with God, the Lord just gave me this peace that he knows, he's El Roi, he's the God who sees, and he knows what's going on in my heart. He knows, like when my faith is shaking, and he knows everything. And the Lord just gave me that perfect peace when I slept that night. I just slept so good. But in the morning, the Lord surprised me. Suddenly, somebody out of nowhere messaged me, and she was just like asking me, how am I doing? Am I still on missions? Like and she also asked me, like, if I'm also going again and going out for missions. And I told her, like all those things that I'm gonna do hopefully next year, and where the Lord is leading me. And suddenly she's like, hey, what's your like your account number? And I was like, what do you mean? And she said, just send me your account number. And so I sent her, and she sent me this huge amount of money. And she's like, okay, this amount of money is for the missions, and this other money is for you, so you can buy something for Christmas. That's my Christmas gift for you, and just buy whatever you want. And I was so surprised. I was literally just crying. And truly, the Lord sees, the Lord knows. And I was just crying out to God, because he knows everything, and he will provide it. When he says something, he will do it. So just going back to this passage, like we cannot outgive God, and we'll never run out or run dry whenever we are connected with the Lord and we are trusting him. So always, it says here, Yahweh will always guide you where to go and what to do. He will fill you with refreshment. We will never go dry. We will never run dry. It says here, even when you are in a dry and difficult place, he will continually restore strength to you, so you will flourish like a well-watered garden, and like an ever-flowing, trustworthy springs of blessings. So today I just want to encourage you with that, and I also just want to give hope through this message to you, that even though it's the end of the year, there's so much hope for us, that God can actually turn around everything even before this year end. And if it will not happen this year, God can do it again next year. So have a good one today.